home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Bruins will kick it away first. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Groupers' offense will take the field first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they could really depend.
Breaks into the open. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He'll pull it on the read. And he's dragged down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Groupers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. He'll ride his man on the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Makes one man miss. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Sheffield. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So now on comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
So the UCLA Bruins offense will have its first possession of the game. And the heart of this team clearly rests On the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air.
Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking for room, it's Pitts. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Bruins in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Looking to fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
And the Bruins with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Fires to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And it's good from 58 yards out. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Now on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He was searching for that first down marker, but he'll come up short. They stop him at the 22. It'll be 4th down. And the groupers will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. The give to the back. Makes his man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Bruins come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to sneak it. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the ground with the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Oh, what a move. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Bruins look to keep this drive humming. Off-play action on 1st down. Complete to the left. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. 1st down here for the offense. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll try the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit 000 in a captivating game today in the American. North Texas overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Mean Green tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Gives it on the option. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. The Bruins come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Fires on the move. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll run the option. He's in open space downfield. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. Rides the back on the option to give. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Not a ton of play calls for 3rd in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies in to give this quarterback a chance.
And the groupers decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Breaks it inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bruins! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Wide receiver going in motion. They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Sends it back in motion. They'll run this one off right tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. Finds a crease at the 20. Turning it on. Ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. The groupers want to crank the tempo. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Under fire. Out in the backfield, he's open. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half, and the groupers will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll run play action. He's got him in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. A strike downfield. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, UCLA! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Chandler. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Nice move to keep running. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quick strike complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He's got him. There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The offense set for a first down play. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. Runs through a tackle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Bruins come to the line needing just inches for the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get by.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that.
And that is another first down.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. Quick step and go. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Now with a red zone opportunity.
Trying to run, it's Cameron. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, Bruins! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
34, Kansas, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense with jumbo personnel. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the groupers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The option look. The pitch. Breaks into the open. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Looking to pass, it's Wicks. Safe completion on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play action fake. Looking down the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Off the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The groupers will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the groupers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Takes the easy completion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Man, those last 2 plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. Throws for the tight end. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Trying to take it back. At the 30. He's at the touchdown, UCLA. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. What about the speed and that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Colorado is taking on the form of its beloved Ralphie. They are running away with this one behind an offense that's firing on all cylinders. They're up by 21 over Colorado State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll rely on running behind the big left tackle here. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. The groupers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Wicks. Under fire. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Power football with the run. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Touchdown, Bruins! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option, he'll pitch it. Quick spin on the line. Still running at the 40. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. And the groupers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Right back to the well. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. They punted away on fourth down. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Made a defender miss. A very productive run gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
The Bruins come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeps it on the bootleg. Makes the grab on the left. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
You know this defense loves to play a lot of zone coverage, so you're seeing this offense now attacking that. They're letting the receivers find the soft spots in the zones so they can advance the football.
And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Bruins come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Pitts. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Run it with the fullback. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll give it to the back. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. From midfield, looking for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. And the Bruins really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Here's the handoff. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. They'll leave it with him. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. On the option. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Trying play action. Rushes on him. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The groupers line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Pitts. Past the 45. Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
Red pass, it's complete. Oh, he got loose. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.